Hello, Sergeant Devil Dog here, and welcome to episode 28 in my series on Construction Simulator. In this episode, we are looking for a new contract again. So what we'll do is we'll bring up our job file. We'll go contracts, and in this we've got a single family house, house extension, tea gardens, we've got a road contract, we've got another family house, we've got our water contract again. What we're going to do is we're going to do this quick road job. It's down by the harbour. This will lead onto a pier job later on. It's got 2 stages. Rightio, so we'll accept it and we'll have a look. Of course, we've got 3 stages, not the 2 it says we need. Since the last episode, we've had enough money to buy a road profiler, so we'll run over to our profiler and climb into it. Then we'll bring our map up and we'll fast travel the machine across to the contract. We'll just hold the triangle button down and fast travel. Rightio, now we'll move the profiler down to the job site. This one's going to be a little bit difficult because it's on a downhill slope on the way down to the harbour. It's not on level ground, so what we'll do is we'll head down this way, start on our left hand side, and we'll work up and down the hill. So we'll just go down here a little bit. Where you actually see the light towers on the right hand side of the street, that's where the job site actually starts, and it goes down to the far lighting plant on the ground. So what we'll do is start the profiler up, try to reverse back a bit, get right to the edge of the cut, and then we'll just work our way down the edge of this footpath right down to the bottom. We'll just keep cutting down as we go. It's easy working downhill, but it might be a bit harder actually going uphill. So we're about a bit past halfway and we're coming up on our far lighting plant, so this will be as far down the hill as we have to go. So we'll just wait until the asphalt stops coming out at the end of the conveyor belt, and I'll tell you at the end of the run. Right, there we go, we shut off, so we're actually at the end of the run. So now what we need to do is turn around and start profiling back up the hill next to the job we've already cut out. So we'll just turn around, go back a little bit to straighten it up, and we'll move forward back up the hill and just try to drop our right hand tracks in the profile material we've already cut out. Rightio, we'll just start up our profile again, reverse back a bit and start nudging up the hill. It's a bit harder actually working up the hill because the machine's trying to power through rotary hoeing up the asphalt as well as move up the hill, so it's taking a little bit of time. I'm just trying to keep in a straight line, just working the edge of what we've already cut. Just keep twisting the front around a tiny bit because it keeps wanting to steer to the right. I'll keep nudging it to the left and try to keep cutting as quick as we can. What I might actually do is once we get up the top of this run, I might cut the video and jump a little bit. I'm sure you don't want us to sit here and watch this profile back and forth 6-7 times. I'll catch you when we're actually on our last run. So rightio, rightio. On our last run, back up the hill. It's taking a while, so it's gone dark. So we're at 91%. Hopefully by the time we get up to the top of the hill, we'll finish this run. As you can see, it's kind of lunging forward every time you go up the hill. This is what's taking a bit of time. You don't have that problem when you're actually profiling a road on flat ground. We're up to 96, going up pretty quick, 97. So we should well and truly do it by the time we get to that far lighting plant. There we go, 98. There we go, 100%. So what I'll do is I'll stop here, I'll turn the profiler off, turn the lights off, I'll jump out of the machine. Now I'll actually put this profiler into storage. Alright, put it into storage, that way it will wipe it off the job site, and then we'll hop into our asphalt paver. We'll fast travel that back to the job site. Right, now we'll just actually turn the lights on. Still dark time, night. So we'll just drive this down around the corner, and it actually makes it pretty hard to actually asphalt at night time. So what I might actually do is when we get down here is I'll stop and I'll have a bit of a snooze until we actually hit daylight. So I'll jump out, just hit your triangle button, go to your coffee break, and you can set what time of day it is. So I'll go to morning and I'll reset. As you can see, we're now starting as the sun's coming up the next day, and this will make it a lot easier to see rather than work at night time. So we'll just put our arms out on a asphalt paver. We'll just work it downhill first, just trying to get that left hand arm just on the edge of the curve and gutter, not too far overhanging because we don't want to leave a gap. Just swing a bit closer, and we'll have to reverse back up the hill once we square up a bit. Taking a bit to give it power to get back up the hill. Went a bit wide. And now we're getting a bit level, so we'll auto-fill our paver machine, asphalt, drop the back boom. We're not far enough onto the job, so we'll just nudge down a tiny bit more. Rightio, there we go, it's going down. Now we'll just work our way down the hill. It normally takes about 3 runs on the road. So I'll normally do left hand side, right hand side, and then down the centre to fill in the middle. Right. Started going a bit wonky, so I've reset myself. Keep going down the hill. As you can see, we should have enough asphalt in the machine actually to finish this run. It's not going down that quick, which is good. And when we get right to the end of this run, I'll actually stop and put the back boom up. Now we can turn around. So we'll turn around and we'll set ourselves up on the far side. Head forward a little bit, try to swing around. It's a bit awkward to use this machine because each left and right trigger controls the left and right tracks on the machine. So it's not like driving a normal vehicle where you've got forward or back. You've actually got to hold each trigger in on your controller to actually run each track. I'll try to square up a little bit. I just want that left hand edge of the machine just inside the gutter. Alright, try to line up. Just get ourselves just in position, then I'll quick auto-fill the asphalt paver again. So we've got a full load before we start heading up the hill. And drop down. Alright, move off a tiny bit. Alright, as you can see the machine's just about out, so we'll refill it before we run out, and now we'll just keep going up the hill. Try to square back up a little bit. Rightio. I just had to reset there because it was going a bit skew with, pulling into the gutter. I'll have to go back a little bit. Swung around, so I'll have to reset again. Rightio, it was reset. Start going straight. This time it was far enough away from the gutter, so it should be right. So we should make it right to the top. And then we'll turn around and we'll fill in the gap down the middle that we've missed. There we go. Lift up our back boom. We just spin around and line ourselves up the centre of the machine down the centre of that gap that we haven't done. Around, face back downhill. This should make it nice and quick going back downhill. As you can see, I'm going to leave the arms out so I cover both sides. Change the move. I'll try to get the centre of the machine going down the centre of that gap. So you've got a bit of the machine hanging each side of it. Just to nudge down a little bit more. So there we go, the back boom went down, so we can start moving forward. And we'll just nudge down here. Since it's uneven, throws the machine left to right and right to left. So you've just got to adjust using your triggers and your controller so you go straight. So as you can see, it's filling up nicely. We're 97, 98, there you go, 100%. What I'll do is lift up the boom, change the camera angle. So you can see I'll jump out. Now what I'll do is I'll go to our vehicle fleet. I'll return this asphalt pavage to storage, which will take it off site, and I'll grab our asphalt roller we need, which is a little roller above it. I'll fast travel to the roller, then I'll fast travel the roller back to the job site. Now what we'll do is we'll head off, and I'll start on the right hand side heading downhill. Once I actually get in position, you need to turn your compactor on or your vibrator on, so I'll actually compact the asphalt down, and I'll also change the camera angle so I'm looking at the front windscreen. Right, we'll turn it on. As you can see, the roller actually sunk in a little bit. That's how you know your compactor's on. And what we'll do is we'll go around and do the outside box as I like doing, and then we'll work to the centre. That way you've got area around, you can turn around each side and your vibrator won't turn off. If you actually run up onto the old asphalt, your compactor actually turns off, so you have to keep resetting it. But if you stay on the area you're working, it doesn't actually turn off. So it takes a couple of turns back and forth to get around each corner. But once you've gone around once, you've got that little bit of play to make it easier to turn around. Turn back around, head back up the hill. Rolling's a nice easy job. You seem to do this fairly quick. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button on your bottom left hand side of your screen. Right, we're heading up, we're going up pretty quick. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I've got just under 300 subscribers. I'm trying to get 500 in the next couple of months, and by subscribing it will help my channel grow. I'll just turn around here. What I might do is actually cut the video and I'll come back to you when we're nearly finished the job, because I'm sure you don't want to see me go up and down the hill 7 or 8 times. Right here we're at 94%. As you can see, I've done 6 runs. I'm on my 7th run down the centre. The roller's not that wide, so it takes a few times going up and down. And there we go, we've hit 100%. So we'll turn our compactor off. We'll head down the hill. Once we get down here off the job site, it should clear. So I'll actually turn to our sideways across the hill so the machine doesn't roll down the hill. Then I'll actually climb out of the roller and we'll send it back to our storage so it actually clears off the job site. Then we can actually go up and talk to the foreman, which should finish the job. Right, there we go. Pack the roller away. We'll just walk up the hill here and speak to the foreman, and he should tell us we finished our job. There we go, another nice easy job complete. Hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.